Welcome to the success call of Arbistar 2.0. Hope you are all doing fine and having a great day. Just let me check connection and if you can hear me.
Que se vea todo bien. Muy bien. Estupendo. Perfecto. ¿Te acordarás de dar paso a buscar a los socios y le vas dando poderes?
Today is the 12th of June 2019. My name is Ivan Grima. As I always say, I am not Arbistar, but I treat it like it is my own. And we, Alex Castro, my business partner, and I are working hard every day. And for us, Arbistar is more than just a company. It's an incredible and fascinating project, and it is an honor to work with all our clients. That said, as you all know, we have every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Spanish time our success call, and these calls are not presentation calls that is used to introduce the company Arbistar itself, but more a call to update everyone on new products, situations about some products, news on projects that are coming soon, and so on.
Pero en general lo que intentamos siempre, Argentina 520, me encanta eso de... Lo que siempre intentamos pues es dar noticias, novedades, hablar un poco de situaciones sobre algún producto, situaciones sobre algún producto que vendrá, sobre algún caso o casos de soporte, etc. Dicho esto, no es una llamada de...
This is also not a call for support issues. So even if you are writing here in the chat your case, it is not that we not like to assist you with it, but we just don't have the tools here to do so. So please understand this is not a support call. Also, like every week, I like to send a message out and show my appreciation to the support team, to the IT team, to the whole team. Everybody here is working hard, working long hours, working over the weekend, and it is nice to see how all the pieces are getting together to form this project and the team. I also clearly like to say that this is an open chat, so if anyone is behaving without respect to others, using bad languages and so on, then that person will be of course removed and blocked from the chat. They can later onwards not complain that they did not get the possibility to stay on until the end and have missed some very important information. Today we have the honor, like every week, to have part of the corporate team with us on this call. Normally we always have some of them on the call, but today we have the luck that all three are available for this call. And each of them will take time to talk about some special topics. So for myself, I will take on the end of the call some minutes time to talk about some of the issues that have been sent to the support team. The support team has a lot of work lately, but we have to say that there are some users that are incredibly understanding, while there are others that say they just don't do the correct research or they do not really read the information and news, and that means that a high percentage of the support tickets that have been submitted are clearly user errors. This is not a problem. The support will answer and assist them, but there is, like say, the success call, the official YouTube channel with the videos, tutorials, the newsletter, which all are there to inform and educate the users. We also working on improving the videos, improving support and information wherever we can, and also improving the Arbistar Pay platform, which is already a great platform, but we still try our best to improve.
Que es sin lugar a dudas algo increíble, ¿no? Pero vamos a intentar trabajarla y mejorarla ahí un poquito más. Así que nada,
That's it. Let's hear from Diego, the inventor of the personal bot, what the situation with the personal bot is right now. Hello Diego, how are you? Are you on a call?
Sí. Hola, Diego. Le tenemos dados poderes a Diego. A ver, Diego Felipe. Le voy a hacer... Vale. Ahora sí, Diego. Ahora deberías poder...
Hello Ivan, do you
Con nosotros.
other calls? There was always a problem with my internet. Do you hear me well now? Yes, we do hear you.
Se escucha un poco entrecortado, pero se escucha bien. Muy buenas tardes, ¿cómo estás?
Muy bien. Entonces, quería hablar un poco de todo lo que está pasando, a dónde estamos actualmente, ¿vale? Realmente hemos tenido varios retos la semana pasada.
I like to talk a little bit about what is going on, where we are right now, and we did launch the personal bot last week as a demo version and as well as a real trading version. But we had some error messages that can happen. Some of the details came up due to a misunderstanding between me and the IT team while we was working on the algorithm of the new bot, the bot 2.0. The community bot works a high percentage by orders on market and sales on limit. So the first idea was that when a bot is trading and the bot is taking an opportunity, and if that opportunity is less than 1.2 or let's say 1%, then the bot should automatically operate in a market and limit order. For those of you who do not understand now what I'm talking about or what that means, don't be worried. We will explain all this in our training, in our tutorial sessions. So what happened now was that when the user started the bot was looking at the market to market. And market to market, when the percentage is low, then the trade is not good. Why? Because in the order of buy and sell, even if there is a different showing, the market to market operation would mean buy expensive, sell cheap. So this is of course not what we want, and that would change the outcome compared to what the opportunity was showing to the bot on the beginning. So for now, I am working with the IT team to implement a fully automated version and also a version where the user can set up themselves the option if they like to enter the market directly, let's say if they see a great opportunity, or if they want that the bot is doing it fully automated.
Lo puede predefinir él mismo, digamos una oportunidad grande. Ahora, otras cosas que hay que saber, si hay oportunidades grandes de alto porcentaje, hay. ¿Y por qué son causados esas oportunidades?
Something else that the user has to know is that if there is a great opportunity of high percentage of profit, then this could be because of many different reasons, such as the crypto wallet is under maintenance, or there is an issue at the exchange where they cannot incorporate that crypto, so that sometimes gives the opportunity of a big profit, but I call them gunshots. It could be a profit of 8, 9, 12, even 16%, but then comes the gunshot. That means as soon as that the wallet opens or the issue is resolved, then that opportunity will be dead in short time. Sometimes in a day or two, sometimes even in a few hours. For those who see such opportunity and are online at that time, they could make a big profit, correct? If you enter too late, then the opportunity will be gone. Again, for those of you who do not understand what I mean right now, no worries, we will have explained to you everything in trainings, in tutorials, so don't worry, we will teach and train you. But I just like also to mention here that we had some very long working days for the personal bot, and I'm talking here about 16 hours per day, non-stop, because we have to implement this option, which should have been implemented from the start. But as I said, there was a misunderstanding between me and the IT team from the start of bot 2.0. Starting from tomorrow, we will make some tests in real market. This test will be not showing in a personal bot at the back office, but in a bot that is on a different page. It's called the staging site. This is a copy of Arbistar 2.0, which is a test page where we can use the bot for operations to test it, improve it, and then as soon as that it works correctly, we will put it to the production. That means that we will upload it to the personal bot for the users and they can see it in the back office.
Poner en producción, cuando digo en producción, es que se ponga a día el robot, que se ponga todo ya en vuestro back office.
Also, when we push for that update, then we will have a lot more exchanges available that can be used with the bot. There is some people that are saying that there are not too many operations available yet. I think there are. As for the applications such as CoinCap, to be honest, I don't know why not all of them are showing some details. As an example, myself, I was calculating a split percentage manually, and that's very easy. Take the higher quantity, deduct the lower quantity from it, then divide the result by the lower quantity and multiply it by 100, and you get the profit in percentage. Doing it manually, you can see that there is a difference of 0.8 or 1%, but they are not showing it on CoinCap. The signals that should be running this week, without promising a date here, there you will see all the opportunities, there you will see a lot of opportunities. And yes, I know that there are people who are frustrated, users who would like to start trading, but I say it once again, I have said it before already, and I will say it again and again, we are working here on something real, we are working and we are fine-tuning, preparing it, so that you as user have a product that you can call your own, that is working correctly and that it is also generating trades good enough to get your investment back and pays you some good profits over the license period. It is something real that we are working on. But that said, when the bot is working, when all the extensions have been implemented and then the license will start running 2 years or 3 years depending on the license you have, as soon as this license is expiring, there will be sure a lot of people waiting to get into Arbistar. And I am sure that all the users will extend their license again, as we have a great product here. So you have locked in your position now. I understand the frustrations. For those who don't like to wait, they should know that we are not selling smoke. We are working on something real here, and if they really cannot wait anymore, write us an email and we will refund you, as Santi has mentioned it before already. But just to mention it, there will be more things coming, good things, and I will not talk now about this, but I am sure that you will love it. We not consider ourselves all that things that surrounds a company in the multi-level marketing, but a company that creates products, real products, and we will work on creating even more products. So first we will finish one product and then we will start talking about our next product. We already have some products under consideration. One is even ready, but we will not talk about it now. But Arbistar is here to create many new products for their user.
Pero somos Arbistar, creamos productos. Creamos productos para
This will be all products where the user can use it with their investment as a tool to generate profit. So we are creating tools for our users.
una herramienta, porque lo que creamos son herramientas.
We are on the start of something very powerful here, and that's all that I like to say. I will give the microphone back to Ivan, who will give it
Y nada, chicos,
to Santi.
estamos ya a las puertas de tener algo muy potente. Un abrazo.
Muchísimas gracias, Diego. Pues sí, vamos por faena porque tenemos ganas de escuchar al señor CEO Santi Fuentes, director ejecutivo de Arbistar 2.0. Santi, ¿qué tal? Buenas tardes.
Primero, mejor que hable Víctor, porque así
Thanks,
damos
Diego, for the information. Let's welcome Santi Fuentes, the CEO of Arbistar. Hello, Santi. How are you doing? Hello, Ivan. Let Victor talk first so that I
¿Cómo estás?
round it up on the end of the call, please. Okay, Victor Fran, are you here? How are you doing? Thank you, Ivan. I am fine, and hello to everyone. It's great to be on a call again with all of you, and I have just a few small things that I like to talk about. Tomorrow there will be a translation module uploaded to the back office, as we know that there are a few users who use Google Translator to translate things and are getting strange answers or results. So this module will help with translations. The whole platform and the bot will be translated. Also, the application for iOS and Android are nearly ready. They should be launched in the next 7 to 10 days or so. So it will be a great experience for the user on their mobile. And Diego has already mentioned it and talked about the personal bot.
Y Android están casi terminados o se van a estar en producción en una semana, 7 días o 10 días maximum. So,
there is some update version that we will be finishing today. Some new update version with some more exchanges should be ready on Friday. And then, of course, the extensions for the full automated trading are on their way as well.
La primera versión del bot viernes con exchanges y todo, y después las extensiones para automatización. ¿Sí?
Overall, we can say that we are very pleased with the situation, and I cannot see all the viewers here, but I like to say hi to all the people that I have met during the events, and as well to everybody else.
Grande saludo de mi parte a todo el mundo que yo encuentro durante los eventos y los otros también. Gracias.
Muchas gracias, Víctor.
Thank you, Victor. Great news from the translator and the application. I know that you all are working very hard to get all done, so thanks a lot for your efforts. Thanks a lot for putting all your work on these products. Hello, Santi Fuentes. How are you? Are you online? Hello, it is a pleasure to be with you all, and I hope you are all doing fine. There are around 300 users live with us on this call, like every Wednesday. First, let me say thanks to my business partners, Diego Felipe, who is the creator of the bot. He is the one that has created all the things, such front office design, and Victor is the one that is working on the technical part. Sure, something that is not easy. Both are unique in their field, and it will be normal that as soon as that Arbistar has the success that we expect, and we will talk now why we will have success and why we are different to all the others on the market, that this is due to the people who are behind the scene, working with their team, such as said Victor and Diego. We talk here about people who are very professional. Diego Felipe has a long-term experience of marketing and online startups. Victor has his own office with his staff in Paris. He's an expert with degree from Oxford. and every time he talks, the value of the product is automatically rising. Myself, I have over 20 years of experience, and I will talk about what this company is doing and why we are different to the others. And for the people that are with us today, I would like to round up the status of the company. Our main distributors, Alex and Ivan, are 100% committed and always focus on business. They are always available to everyone, and I believe everybody will agree on that with me. The new support department with people that speak 3 to 5 languages, all the people that work here in Tenerife, 5 people for support, 1 in compliance, people specially assigned to the personal bot that we will launch. We are building an impressive team, but the best of Arbistar 2.0 are not the corporate team, not the support team of which we are very proud, but you. The best part of Arbistar is you. I have nearly 30-year experience in online marketing, in network marketing, and I never have seen such group of members that are so calm, patient, respectful, honest, and so different. It could be because we are having the same background or because we all have a connection here. Think about it, we don't have any of those big level marketing leaders in our group. And why is that? Why don't we have the big leaders? Sure, we will welcome them if they like to join us, but on the end, we don't need them. And you know why? Because in our company we do not have different levels that you can achieve. We have bonuses. We have users who earn every Saturday more than 2 Bitcoin on the Amigo plan. There are still people who don't know how the Amigo plan works and what it is about. Please inform yourself. There are 3 different, all sustainable, payable, and everyone can make 2 to 3 Bitcoin on a weekly basis. We are not talking too much about it or promoting it on social. We also not take people on the stage and show them off like the others do. We are not selling dreams, we sell applications. As Diego is saying, we real products. We don't have packages that expire. The money is on green in our system and you can withdraw it at any time you like. We pay from the real money, fixed interest, and all these things make us different to the others. It's also a different kind of company. I always say that Arbistar is not a multi-level marketing company, no, but a technology company, program. And this is different. Nobody needs to recruit others to earn money here. Going to use all the family and friend contact to make some money. Your own money generates profit in a market with over 280,000 million US dollar of capital, with the strategy that is called arbitrage, with which you can never, I repeat, never lose, never. So we are talking here of a system, a strategy that never lose. Get paid if you refer people, but if you not refer, nothing changes, you still get paid, you still earn money, and you still can continue with your daily life. The bot is working semi-automated at the moment, fully automated as soon as that the extensions are uploaded, and that should be coming in the next days. We have here that allows us to go on with our daily life and make a passive income of the market, and I repeat it again, of 280,000 million US dollar capital. Now for everyone, for those of you who have you not even know what precious gems you are holding in your hand. Believe me, the waiting time and all your patience will be compensated as soon as that the bot is started. The personal bot probably, with setting up a good strategy, as Diego will explain and show us in the trainings and tutorials, will make in 7 days the double or triple of what the community bot is generating right now. What will happen then? The people that ask it to be refunded for the investment that they made at the personal bot will regret their decision to have done that. And you know what? We will not offer them to join the personal bot again. They lost the opportunity because we believe that people need to be patient with the technology. We like to make sure that you earn money, but you also have to understand that at technology, nothing works out correctly from the first minute. What we are creating is a great product. The community bot is a good product, but I have to tell you that the community bot will have a certain limit. We cannot add as much bitcoins as we would like to. It does not work like that. The market is restricting the amount of bitcoin that can be traded with the arbitrage software. And it is getting always more difficult to divide the profit in equal amounts to every single user. Please keep in mind that the community bot soon might be like a private club, a closed group with investors who are in now and no one else can join. So what will happen then after we convert it to a private, where the investors will go making profit? All the people who are now saying that we are Ponzi, they all have to be quiet. We are already showing that we are no Ponzi, as we have a real product. This week there were 2 companies closed. There are 3 others that are struggling, one with more than 1 million members. And this hurts the industry, because the people will put us all in the same bag. We have a real product, we are legal, we will go on working and do everything at the correct way, but we cannot control what the public opinion is about our company or the industry. These guys, Ponzi's, they knew that it was a Ponzi, they put their money inside and even the money of their friends. And we all have to understand that we have to separate us from that kind of companies. We will be stronger as a real product and we generate our money from the real market. So please note that soon we will stop allowing new members to the community bot.
Cuando lo lancemos va a ser la joya de la corona. Todo el mundo va a hablar de nuestro robot. No hay un robot en el mundo de
The personal bot will be the biggest gem of the crown. Everyone will talk about it. There is no other arbitrage software that is like ours. The last thing that I like to talk about is that we are already 100% legal in Spain. And we will officially open our offices here in Tenerife on the 1st of July. We will invite the members who are already at the World Club at the opening ceremony here in Tenerife. The whole corporate will be here. We will have a great ceremony and enjoy the day with the World Club members, and that are already 5 users that are already qualified for the World Club bonus. They will be invited with their partners, all expenses paid. Soon we will also have the Tenerife experience. This is a promotion where we will invite members to enjoy the island. The island is beautiful. It's a paradise where you can enjoy a lot of activities for free. For all of you who will qualify, we will set up the promotion for the next few months, July, August, September, and it will be great with helicopter flights, rafting, jet skis, all kinds of activities that you can just imagine. This will be launched as soon as that we are settled in our new office. Said before, we are officially legal in Spain, the so-called Zone C, with the stamp from Brussels. With the stamp from Brussels. We are not just another company. We are a technology company located at the most lucrative area for financial purpose. We are that is considered better than even Monaco, Andorra, or Switzerland for that reason. It's not a tax haven. It's an island where companies are getting better financial privileges. And here we are, showing our faces to everybody, to our critics, having every Wednesday our live call. And we are and will always be with you. right here, showing our face, as we have nothing to hide. We only have to serve and help you, as we would like to share a multi-million market with thousands of families. We want to help by making life better for many, many families. Stay with us, trust in us, and thanks for being here. Thanks. I will be back at the office in Tenerife with Alex to work in a few days. For work, of course, like always. Sorry to interrupt you, but I forgot to tell you something. The RBP card is confirmed for the 1st of July. Let me just share my screen so you can all see how it looks like. As I said, the card is confirmed starting from the 1st of July. The card is valid in 160 countries with higher limits compared to all the other cards. If you want to know where the card is accepted, please just visit the Union Pay page and you can see there in which countries they accept the card. Just this one, I forgot to tell you about this and I just like to show it. Thank you. Thanks a lot, Santi. Thanks to all three partners, Diego, who is always working with the team, making sure that everything will run correctly. Victor, that is working with the IT team, as well Santi, the CEO, who is working hard to make this real company with real products and really transparent. So, let me talk a few minutes about what is going on at the support. How Arbistar 2.0 works. We will have the integration of the different languages. There will be the back office that is in English as well in Spanish. There are some users who depend on the Google Translator, and that might give them some text error messages. This happens since day one, and we have mentioned it to the users. And all these cases, and the cases that I will talk about in the next few minutes, could be avoided if a member who is buying a product at Arbistar 2.0 would inform themselves a little bit better. There is a high percentage of members who do not inform themselves. I cannot understand that, as I have been working since several years in this field, and I can still not understand that people are interested in a product with having done no research on it at all. This is a high percentage of tickets that the support team is getting, that the support team is answering, of course, and of course is therefore losing some time. As said, it's no problem, we will answer them, but if it would be avoided, then it would be even better. That said, it is important that you are not using the translator of your web browser. As Victor has said, we will have soon the update with the Spanish language added. And news, the RBP card that has been mentioned last week and now have been confirmed by Santi, and the applications for the mobile that will make everything more easy. All great news. As said, we have a lot of tickets that arrive at the support. Let's start. How does Arbistar 2.0 work? Arbistar has two different products. The top product is the personal bot, a private bot, and yes, it is true that we are in delay, and we do not deny that. Users can already use the demo version, and some can even do some real trades, but there are still some fine-tuning to be done. But Arbistar, before launching Arbistar 2.0, had already the personal bot 1.0, which many of our users were using, of which I guess that many of them are online right now here with us. Before joining the Arbistar team, I was one of these users myself, and it was impressive how the software was triggering trades on my own exchanges and how it did the transfers with such precision. Honestly, just fantastic. The same algorithm, the basic technology, even if we can say that these bots are no longer used, the algorithm is now used for the community bot, and it's a more controlled algorithm. As I was saying, the personal bot is the top product, where the user can integrate software with the API keys to their own exchanges. Don't forget, the API keys are the permissions that we give to our exchanges so that they can do the arbitrage trading. The first arbitrage that will be launched is the basic body of the personal bot, and it is based on parallel trading. That means at least 2 different coins with 2 different exchanges, where the transfer between exchanges cannot be during the trades, it has to be after the trade to balance again the exchanges. But there will be also a fully automated version, the extensions, one that is similar to the bot 0.1, and an extension so-called intra-exchange. This is a strategy that is buying in a circle different coins in the same exchange. So that will be very nice as soon as that we have that. Community bots, that is giving us a daily profit of a certain percentage, and the user can use this bot by investing at least €100 worth of bitcoins. The user can transfer the investment during the week. The trade cycle starts on Saturday morning, Spanish time, and the user can see the daily profits in percentage and in bitcoins that the bot is generating. But it is the company who is setting up and handling the software. With an algorithm similar to what was used at bot 1.0, the trading cycle starts on Saturday morning and ends on Friday midnight, Spanish time zone. Saturday is used to transfer the bitcoins to the exchanges and also to pay out the payments. So if someone is sending their investment today, Wednesday, then this investment will show up at the My Finance, but it will not be added to the active contribution. On Saturday, this investment will be sent to the exchanges, and on Sunday will be the first day that it will be generating profit based on the day before, when the trading cycle started. So again, trading cycle are from Saturday to Friday. There are many tickets that say that they can see the investment has arrived at the finance page, but there is no profit yet. What happened? What happened is that the investment is not yet added to the weekly trading cycle. Another important point is, if the user like to make an investment, the user has to go to the page that says Products, and there it will show 2 options, where the user can choose between Community and Personal Bot. If the user chooses to use the Community Bot, then he has to choose the amount in euro that he has to invest. But please be reminded that the company is receiving and pays out only in Bitcoin. So as soon as the user chooses the amount, a new window opens with the message. The user has to read the message. Users should always read the messages. This message says that if you are agreed to invest this amount with Arbistar, then make sure that on the end it shows this to ensure that the investment was sent correctly. So when we click on that link, then a new window opens with the timer, and it will show on the top of the page the total amount in Bitcoin that has to be sent to Arbistar. What we have to do then is go to our wallet, go to send, scan the QR code. Some of the wallets will automatically take the amount of Bitcoin that has to be sent, but others has to be typed in manually. It is important to make sure that you don't forget about the fees that has to be paid, to make sure that you send the correct amount, the amount that was requested from the order. We got a lot of tickets from clients who sent the wrong amount of BTC, as the fees was deducted from it. And there are even some users that are actually sending more than the asked amount. Arbistar Pay is the platform that was created to accept payments from all over the world, that was created to offer payment made by as many different wallets as possible. So this is fantastic. It's really impressive to see how this works at Arbistar 2.0. But then again, we cannot put a limit there saying that it can only accept wallets that automatically recognize the correct amount. So this is important, that the user that is using a wallet that is not automatically recognizing the amount, make sure that he puts in the correct amount with the fees that has to be deducted. The fees are charged by the blockchain and not by Arbistar. Another question that we get many times is about the withdrawal and how does it work. From the first day of trading, the user will have some profits that will be added to the investment on a weekly basis if the user decides to compound. The initial investment and any other investments or compound will be locked for 60 days due to the strategy of the company. And this term has been accepted by all the users, as it is mentioned on the message that shows up when choosing the product. After the 60 days, every investment or compound will be unlocked and the user can see how many days are still left for the remaining investments, as well how much the total available withdrawal capital is. This is the capital that the user can withdraw. What does that mean? The user has the option from day 1 to the 28th, the 30th or 31st of the month to request a withdrawal or cancel any withdrawal request made before. And it would be paid out at the first Saturday of the following month. We are getting tickets telling us that they have made some withdrawal requests a few days ago, but they did not get it. The reason is that the terms clearly says that the withdrawals are sent on the first Saturday of the following month after the request has been done. That's about the withdrawal. But every Saturday there are also the weekly profit payments. So if the user goes to the profile, they can select there between two buttons, profit compound and commission compound. Profit compounding is the direct generated daily profit, while the commission compounding are the commissions generated by the team that the user are building. At the buttons, the user can choose if he wants to compound, means adding it to the investment and increase the daily profit therefore, or if the user likes to have it paid out. Payouts will be processed on Saturday. This also reminds me on something very important. If a user is building up a team, it's also their responsibility to explain and teach people and members how Arbistar works, how withdrawal works, how investment works. So to request a withdrawal wallet address, it's important that you have set up the 2FA verification, that you have activated. There are some people asking why we not use the 2FA verification at the login. Yes, some people like it, some other not, because they are promoting the product, and if they have to enter always the 2FA, it's getting a little bit time wasting, annoying. That said, the only place that the 2FA verification is really needed is where you can change the address, wallet address, or compound into withdraw, and this is at your profile, and therefore the 2FA verification is only needed at that place.
¿Qué sucede? Sucede que para poner nuestra billetera en el apartado perfil o para cambiar estos botones es muy importante tener el doble factor activado. Hay personas que dicen cómo es posible que no tengáis el doble factor en la entrada de la oficina virtual. Pues muy sencillo, hay clientes que les gusta mucho la recomendación o la difusión, ya sea online o sea presencial, y por lo tanto se dedican a hacer diferentes entrevistas durante el día. Si cada una de las veces que tienen que entrar tienen que estar poniendo el doble factor, pues realmente tampoco es del todo necesario, porque realmente si alguien entra en tu cuenta por alguna manera, algún phishing o hackean tu correo o lo que sea, ¿qué van a poder ver? Van a poder ver la cantidad que tienes, no van a poder ver nada más. Es importante que no puedan cambiar tu billetera. Por eso el doble factor está en perfil, en el lugar donde una persona puede elegir cambiar los datos. Todavía nos siguen llegando correos a support de personas que no pueden hacer un cambio en su
Many users are also asking how the 2FA verification works. We have explained it several times, but here we go again. There are two different systems. It's more than two, but let's say I use Google Authenticator. The other one is the OT, that many people say it's better. Both of them are accepted. But it is important that you have set up the time zone, the country correctly at your mobile, and then synchronize the application correctly with your mobile. It is not allowed to use the same wallet address in different accounts. It is not allowed to have more than one account under the same name, as well the same wallet address in more than one account. So if you want to change the wallet address and you try to use the address that is already existing in another account, then you will get an error message. And some users think then that this happens because of the 2FA verification, but that's not the case. It's just because it is not allowed to use the same address in more than one account. We also get tickets from users that cannot log in to their account and then ask us for the reset of the password. But when we check the back office, we can see that there is a different email address used for that account. Sometimes the user has forgotten, sometimes the user has changed it and forgot that he has changed. But these are all cases that could be avoided. What does it cost to us? It gives the support team more workload for problems that are simple user errors and could be avoided if the user would read all messages and inform themselves about the terms and conditions.
¿Qué nos está causando? Nos está causando que de los cientos de correos que llegan al día, cosa que no me parece extraño porque somos ya más de...
There are users who ask why it takes 48 hours to answer their ticket. We have over 15,000 members already and we have a lot of work. And as I said, many of the tickets could be avoided. But as you all know, every single ticket will be answered and resolved. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer, sometimes it goes faster, but there is not one case that has not been resolved yet.
Bien, porque hay muchísimo trabajo y como muchos sabéis, todos los casos, todos y cada uno se solucionan. Pueden tardar más o pueden tardar menos, pero no hay ningún solo...
As Santi has already said, anyone that is still unhappy with our company, that is not happy to be here with us, we have asked them nicely to accept the refund and that they could then, of course, join any other company that they prefer. So it's always nice to talk about the nice things, but we also have to talk about the not so nice things that can sometimes happen. As you all know, last Saturday we started with the withdraw. Like in the weeks before, the company had to adjust some of the percentage, but not one of the users has received less than they should have. Every payment was done correctly. And also the withdrawal caused that the back office was under maintenance, so that we could guarantee that all the calculations that has to be done was done correctly.
Menos en su comisión, todo se abonó de manera correcta, al menos con las políticas.
So I say it again, and I will say it many, many more times. It's just fantastic how the team is working behind the scene.
Durante unas horas tuvo que estar el back office en mantenimiento para asegurar que
all the differences in percentage has been adjusted, and Arbistar will now reserve the weekend to process all the payments that has to be done. As cases that have not received their withdrawal yet, but it was also not deducted from their account. They have, of course, not to wait until next month. I guess this will be processed tomorrow. This is, of course, for those users who have requested the withdrawal in time but have not received it yet. We like to ask them to write to support so that we can double check it and make sure that the payment can be processed correctly. There is a chance that sometimes things like this can happen. The user is entitled to their withdrawal and we will process it as explained. The user has, of course, not to wait until the next month in this case.
Solicitaron su withdrawal de manera correcta, no lo recibieron, pero tampoco se les descontó del Active Contribution. Bien, esos withdrawals, como marcan las políticas y procedimientos de la empresa, no tienen por qué esperar hasta el mes siguiente, los vamos a enviar durante el día de mañana, es muy posiblemente. Así que si hay alguna persona que solicitó un withdrawal dentro de las fechas correctas, es decir, del mes pasado, desde el día 1 hasta el día 31, que nos escriba a support. Tenemos los datos, pero no está de más que lo podamos comprobar y así les podemos hacer el envío de manera correcta, ¿de acuerdo? Porque obviamente esas incidencias que pueden haber, porque siempre las pueden haber cuando se habla de tecnología, no tiene por qué afectar al cliente. Así que ese withdrawal le pertenece, lo solicitó y, por supuesto, lo tiene que recibir, no tiene por qué esperar hasta el mes siguiente. ¿De acuerdo?
So that's what I like to talk about today. And as Santi Fuentes has already mentioned, we have a great team at our support department. I always say it in public, I always say it to them directly. They are working long hours, they are great, not only because of their knowledge of different language, for example, but also their human quality and the effort that they are showing. I am very pleased with the people that Santi has recruited for the team, and we have the luck to work with them. So I just like to say thanks again to them for their hard work. At the meantime, we will be improving, we will keep on working to get it more smoother rhythm. And as said, if you have sent a ticket to support and did not get an answer in the first 4 to 5 hours, then please don't write another ticket. Just be patient and give the support team the time they need to resolve the issue and answer you. Also something else that I like to talk about and that Santi has also mentioned a few times already, we are not a multi-level marketing company. Yes, we do have a referral plan, like other companies has as well. As said, we do not have different ranks or career levels. We have a great corporate team that is not hiding, always putting their face to the company name. They work hard, like everybody else, long hours until late in the night, and of course, also my business partner Alex Castro and myself, we both dedicate all our energy to work with this great company 24 hours a day. So I will answer some of the questions now that have been sent here at the chat. I did see that my colleagues have been answering them, so let's see if I find something I can help you with. Can the personal bot be paid with the bitcoins that are in a community bot, even if the investment is still not available for withdrawal? Yes, this would be a possibility. As you all know, the personal bot is our top product, and more users that we have for the personal bot, better it will be. As they can work with their own cryptos in their own exchanges. What they have to do is write us an email to finance@arbistar.com. I repeat, finance@arbistar.com, so that we can proceed with the purchase of the personal bot for the user.
cuestiones. Cuando nosotros hacemos una aportación en el común,
Don't forget that there are two things that are different between the bots. When we make an investment in the community bot, let's say of 1 Bitcoin, then we have 1 Bitcoin. If we withdraw the investment next year, then this investment is still 1 Bitcoin. There are no packages that expire after a certain period, or that will be repaid with a certain percentage. There are no member fees that are used to pay all the things. It is a real investment that will go to the arbitrage bot that works with the cryptocurrency, and any cost and commissions will be paid with the percentage of the generated profit from the community bot. It is 30% that is deducted from the profit that goes to the company, 70% is that what goes to the user. For the personal bot, the user is buying a 2-year license that costs 5,000 euro worth in Bitcoins. But the license fee is not only for the company itself. It will be split in 60% for the plan Amigo and 40% for the company. It is of course the profit that the company makes, and I wish that the company will make a lot of profit too, and that we all can enjoy Arbistar for many, many years to come. And it is also used to pay all the expenses such as staff, rent, and so on. All this costs money too. There is some questions about the RB Pay card. I saw that Santi is entering them too, and I like to add that the terms and conditions will be presented soon in written via newsletter. How much is the limit at the community bot? As soon as that the community bot, as soon as that it will be used like a private club, are we still able then to compound? Honestly, I have to talk about this point with the corporate, and we have to see how this will work in the future. And we will then come forward with it and inform all the users about the correct details with explanations, of course. Why does the withdraw link not show active? I'm a member for over 2 months now. The withdraw folder is not a link, it's a folder. It is on the left side of the dashboard. You have to click on it. It opens then the withdraw window showing a message. Please read the message first, confirm it, and then you can see all the details regarding withdraw option. I am not aware of any case that the user is not able to access the withdraw page, even for those who are not yet with the company for over 60 days. Please check it again, and if it's really not working, then please open a ticket with the support team. Can I make as many investments as I like at the community bot? You can invest at the community bot from 100 to maximum 50,000 euro worth in Bitcoins. You can make as many investments as you wish, as long as the amount that you is not over the 50,000 euro. But if you do so, please do it on the right way. Go to products, take the correct amount of Bitcoins into your wallet, don't forget the fees, and so on. So if you send today 0.1 Bitcoin and tomorrow 0.2 Bitcoin, it doesn't really matter, as long as you have not reached the maximum of 50,000 euro worth of Bitcoin.
Hazlo de manera correcta dentro de products y pongas la cantidad que te aparece en la order que has creado, ¿de acuerdo? Y que pongas la cantidad que te está diciendo arriba el sistema. Te dice en Bitcoin lo que tienes que enviar, es algo muy sencillo. Pero si tú envías hoy pues 500 euros, ¿no? O envías, vamos a decirlo en propiedad, 0.05 Bitcoins y mañana quieres enviar 0.1 Bitcoin, pues no hay ningún problema, siempre y cuando hasta que no llegues al límite.
There's a message saying Firefox, it works well. Thanks for telling us. When will the tutorials be ready? Very soon. Diego is recording them and also updating all the videos and tutorials that we have made so far. And when is the community bot open for new members? There is no date set yet for it. The bot is open to new members at the moment, and we will inform, of course, if anything Thing changes and new members are no longer accepted. When will be the Discord channel launched? As soon as that the tutorial is making is finished, then we launch the Discord channel. The Discord channel is a channel that is better organized, not like the Telegram channel, where it can be sometimes difficult to control and be organized.
¿Cuánto queda para hacer futuras aportaciones al community? De momento no hay fecha establecida, el community funciona de manera espectacular y por supuesto la puedes hacer cuando quieras. Previsión para el nuevo canal de Discord. Cuando esté el videotutorial que Diego está acabando de perfilar, entonces abrirá el canal de Discord. Un canal donde será mucho más ordenado, que no, pues como tal vez a veces se generaba un poco de descontrol en el Telegram.
What's the price for the RB Pay card? We will announce that soon.
El precio RB Pay card se anunciará el precio. ¿De dónde se descuenta el 1% cuando se aporta?
Where will the fees charged at the community board? There is no fee for the community board. There is a percentage, 30%, that will be charged from the generated profit, as mentioned just before. This will be used to cover expenses as well the Amigo plan for the community board. Let me say that there will be many great things coming for this company. Some will be not in the user directly, but the stability of the company. There are great new projects already planned and many more things. Very cool. Does the card work in Colombia? As Santi said, the card will be working in over 160 countries. Please go to the Union Pay page. You can check there which countries are accepted. So, we are on for more than an hour. Again, to the corporate team, thanks to be here with us, standing with us here, showing that this is a real company. Thanks to Castro, who is not online, but I can confirm that he is also working hard and helping a lot to improve all the things. Thanks to the support team, to the IT team, to everyone that helps to make this company great. And also, thanks to our user, even those that are sometimes a little bit pushy. But that's okay. This helps us to improve and see where we are weak. So, thanks again.
Y gracias a todos y cada uno de los clientes, incluso a veces los que son más mal educados, pues también muchas gracias porque eso nos ayuda pues a ver de una manera más crítica y verlo de una manera constructiva para ser mejores, ¿no?
That's it. I wish you all great success. Good evening and see you all next week on Wednesday, 8 p.m. Spanish time to the next success call.